prove to you that you have control over your health. Maybe not entirely, but to a large extent, you can have a big impact.
So I have a question. So the beginning step one program has you subbing out 2 of your meals and using the step one products. So after that 30 days, what do you think about maintenance using the step one products? Would you continue to do it twice a day, go to once a day, a couple times a week? What's sort of what as the doctor, the prescribing doctor, what would you say is a great maintenance?
So it depends upon what the goal is. So if you are using step one foods for maintenance of cholesterol levels or lowering cholesterol levels, well, it's kind of like a medication. You know, it's if you're using a statin to lower your cholesterol levels, you need to keep taking the statin to get to the same result. So it's sort of the same with step one. If you're using it to lower cholesterol, you need to keep using it to keep your cholesterol under control, because there's nutrients in those foods that are resulting in that. But if you're doing this for weight loss, health maintenance, blood pressure reduction, you know, and to some extent also cholesterol management, you know, these foods are called step one for a reason. They're, you know, they're not step 1 to 100. They're not meant to make you dependent on a company or, you know, on a suite of products. It's really to get you started. Get you started in a good direction in health, you know, prove to you that you have control over your health. Maybe not entirely, but to a large extent, you can have a big impact on your health and therefore your outcomes. And then use step one foods as a jumping off point, you know, and for some people, they will look at this and say like, well, heck, you know, I'm going to add salads, I'm going to do this, and then I'm just going to use this once a day and then see what happens, and then recheck, right? Maybe your cholesterol's fine, maybe your blood pressure is good, you know. And again, this is meant to be something that supports you in a way that works for you, you know, I often say that one of my greatest achievements professionally would be to put myself out of work as a cardiologist. But I would say my second greatest achievement would be to put myself out of work as a food manufacturer, that we lived in a food environment that actually promoted health. And instead, you know, we live in a food environment that promotes disease. And, you know, whether it's from what's in the foods themselves to how they're made, you know, we're really behind the black ball, right? In terms of trying to succeed. It shouldn't be hard to lose weight and maintain weight. It shouldn't, I mean, that shouldn't even be something we're worried about. We should just be healthy. This journey has really taught me how difficult this can be. I used to send people well, if you just go shopping, just go cook. People go like, well, I went shopping and I bought all this stuff. But I'm like, oh, no, wait, like that's the wrong stuff. Actually getting, you know, the nutrients right, and, you know, and the levels of fiber, antioxidants, you know, omega-3 fatty acids into products that actually taste good is one thing, but honestly, the other thing is finding people to make them. You know, we make the core ingredients that go into the products, but you know, to make bars and powders and, you know, and various things. I mean, it takes a lot of equipment and a lot of infrastructure, and the most efficient way is there's lots of food manufacturers out there. And one of the things that I have learned through this whole process is that we've forgotten how to make food. You know, bars, for example, you know, to make bars, we've tried to find bar manufacturers that will actually follow our formulas, because all they want to do is like, well, no, we have this equipment, and for it to work on this equipment, you have to add this flow agent or this syrup or this, you know, blah, and it's like, no, that's the stuff that's actually the problem. You're asking me to add in the things I've worked so hard to take out.
Yeah.
And there's all these things in the grocery store, right? They have big red hearts on them and all this sort of, and you can be led down this path of, you know, of really trying hard and being completely misled. And so, back to your question, I guess the original, because I kind of went off on a tangent,
No,
but it's really to support you in the way that you need to be supported. If it's for cholesterol management, twice a day is what you need until you start eating in a way that makes up for those. Have questions? I'd be happy to provide an answer. Step One Foods is here to guide and support you wholeheartedly on your journey to better health. So please reach out in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit follow to keep up to date with our latest releases. I'll see you next time.